The Marquis the cat never looks impressed, does he?
No.
Jeff, I love the Minions. Did you know that about me?
I did.
So much. You ready?
Yep.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
board games
and
board gamey things.
Exactly. You may notice our beautiful sign behind us. We just wanted to shout out our channel sponsors, Raskellers, who so kindly provided us with our absolutely beautifully stunning board game table and a neon sign.
And the shelves.
And the shelves.
We have to send them sour candies.
We have to send them sour candies.
They're coming, guys, promise. And gals.
And we owe everybody a review on the table. We have now had 2 full game days with like multiple people sitting on different sides, using the trays, using the dice tower. The lights were dancing. Things have been flipped. So we're getting ready to have show it off a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're here today, my friends, to talk about PAX Unplugged. Okay?
PAX
Unplugged, or PAXU, as the cool kids, that's what they call it, is a board game convention in Philadelphia where we were born and raised.
God, I love Philadelphia.
And this is the one convention
Playgrounds where I spend most of my days.
Yeah, Jeff. There you go. This is one convention that Jeff and I go to every year. Mm-hmm. We've been going to PAX since
This will be year 3.
This will be year 3. So every year that we've been doing this, we've gone to PAX Unplugged. We've fallen in love with the city. We've fallen in love with the convention, and we've fallen in love with the people. Because all of our friends, well, not all of our friends, but a lot of our friends go there, and we love it. And so today...
Reading Terminal Market? I mean, come on!
Actually, Reading Terminal Market is the only place in America that we have found an edible poutine.
It was beyond edible. It was very good.
It's at the corn dog place. So if you're like, I can't go to Canada, it's too cold. Who can blame you?
I just want to quickly shout. This is so off topic, but I don't care. If you do get the poutine from the corn dog place at the Reading Terminal Market, just know it's not like a traditional poutine. No. But it is still very good.
But it is very good.
Yeah.
Correct. The point is, we're here to talk about some of the games that are going to be at PAX Unplugged that we are very excited for. Now, Jeff and I have said to each other, to our faces, we're not buying games at PAX Unplugged this year. We say it every year, and yet every year we have to buy a new suitcase when we're in Philadelphia. So we'll see. This year we're going prepared. We're each taking like 2 suitcases. We're taking 2 big suitcases.
I'm not bringing 2 big suitcases myself.
Okay, well then you can deal with your own games. But anyways, we'll see. But we are excited for some games. Somebody in our Discord posted up a link of some of the games that are going to be at the first look table. Mm-hmm. And some that we've heard of and some that we haven't heard of. So
some I've already played.
What one?
You'll find out.
They see. So we're going to talk about some of those games that we're excited for. We do not have a full and extensive list of every single game that's going to be at PAX Unplugged. It's not typically a convention that a lot of like new releases come out at. So there's a lot of stuff that might spill over from like Essen. Like that's how we got Applejack and Planet Unknown last year as an example. Yep. So Jeff and I have picked some games from that list of games that we're excited for, and we're going to talk to you about them. That's why we're here.
All right, well, we can start with that one because it's on my list, too.
What were you going to say?
I don't know a lot about a lot of these games.
I know nothing.
A lot of these games, some I've played, as I mentioned, and I'll explain what I mean by that when I get to them. Most of them I've just seen on this BGG list, and I haven't, like, deep dove on any of them. I've seen the box cover. I've read a small blurb about what the game, like, is and does. But some of these I'm just basing off of the artwork.
Same.
So take that for what it is.
We are 100% judge a book by its cover kind of people. Mm-hmm. So now you know. Yep. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay?
Start her off, Jamie, because that's on my list.
The first game that's on our list is called Arabella. Now, this is a game that I once mentioned in a, like, Kickstarters we're most excited for video or crowdfunding we're most excited for. This is an 18XX themed roll and write game. Jeff and I have never played an 18XX game, so if we're gonna, there's two things. If we're gonna, may as well start with a roll and write. Mm-hmm. Second thing, there's a kitten on the box.
The kitten on the box. The kitten on the box is adorable, and truly was what I saw and was like, yeah, I want that. It's a kitten playing with a toy train set. Like,
it's so cute. You'll see. I'll have the cover on the screen. But I did see this, and I actually was like following the campaign on GameFound forever, and I never ended up backing it, but who needs to? Because I could get it at PAX if I really want to. Mm-hmm. It's for 1 to 4 players. It's set in Estonia. The goal is to collect the most victory points, but similar to other 18XX train games, it shares and dividends play an important part. I don't really care about shares and dividends, let's be honest. I just hope
that's not true, though. In it. You liked it in Irish Gauge.
I do like Irish Gauge a lot.
Yeah, so I wouldn't throw it out. I also just want to mention, Jamie mentioned that she can buy this at PAX. Some of these I think you can buy at PAX, but not all of them, and I'm not going to like worry about which one's which. Some of them you can. I like the list that we looked off of, it says like will be available for purchase.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't differentiate.
We've only got the same information you have, peeps.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, I will put the link that we're using for the BGG page down below. But
got it.
Yeah, Arabella,
right.
Kittens and Trains.
I'll take that one off my list.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start with a few that I've either played or demoed already. Mm-hmm. The first one is called Hens.
I didn't put it on my list because we've already played it, but that game is amazing.
You played it?
We played it with Michelle.
Oh, I was thinking of a different game.
What were you thinking?
One I played with Nick.
Nick?
His pheasants. So we actually have played Hens with our friend Michelle. Was Billy there? It was
Billy
just Michelle.
Wasn't there.
Second star to the left. Go check her out. Go check them out.
Just check them out.
They're incredible.
Incredible.
What's Hens? I forget what. Hens is basically a big set collection game where you are trying to meet certain objectives, conditions by placing hens into your big ol' yard. Mm-hmm. And it's just that simple.
Yeah, it's like a grid.
Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward set collection game that we played, and I loved the theme.
I loved it.
It's kind of kooky. It's kind of cocky.
Good one, Jeff.
Get it? But I very much enjoyed my one play of Hens, and so added it to the list because I think it's one we'd like to play together.
Yeah, I didn't put it on my list, but I saw it on the list, and I was like, girl, you know I'm getting me some hands. Okay, is this one on your list?
It is not.
Oh, perfect. This one is called The Battle of Versailles, or if you're from Kentucky, Versailles.
Yeah, fun fact, there is a Versailles, Kentucky.
But
same spelling, everything. But they say Versailles.
Versailles. Okay, so the Battle of Versailles is from Salt and Pepper Games.
Salt and Pepper.
Salt and Pepper. It's for 2 players only, and it
Love
says,
that already. The
best fashion designers of the world compete to become the most influential.
Oh, I can see why Jamie likes that theme.
Love the way this game looks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the artwork is really great. I don't know anything about it, though. Like, I saw the cover, and it reminded me of, like, a movie, almost like the Royal Tannenbaums or something. It's a card game, and it says that it's industry and manufacturing.
You're France versus the U.S. Face one another by playing action cards. France! By playing action cards to show off their best dresses to attract the most popular celebrities.
Yeah.
Or to annoy the opponent by spreading bad gossip.
Oh, that sounds so much
Spicy.
fun. That sounds like
that
so
sounds
much
like
fun.
Something we would enjoy.
Yeah, I'm into it. I like the way it looks. I like the theme. I like the vibes. So we're here for the Battle of Versailles.
Cool. All right, next one up for me is a game we've already played as well. That is the Art Project, the ART Project. We had a chance to play an advanced copy of this game with a friend, and it is a cooperative heist-themed board game where ultimately you are trying to preserve and protect different works of art on this shared board.
Yeah.
So it is a very much a cooperative game. All decisions happen collectively, a la Pandemic. And ultimately, you have a bunch of different resource types. It's like guns, gasoline, and walkie-talkies. And those things allow you to do stuff on the board or upgrade your abilities, get more dice, but they're also your currency.
Yeah.
And I love games that require that sort of dichotomy between like, hey, you have to use these things to buy stuff, but you also need them in order to boost yourself in order to beat the game. Like, there's tug and pull of like, do we use the gasoline right now? Do we really need to move? Well, we have this card that requires us to do this thing. Anywho, this is from the Op, and we very, very much enjoyed our play of it, and I think it would be one our group would really like to play, so I'm looking forward to checking out more of it.
If you've watched the movie The Red Notice,
yes,
this is basically that movie.
It did feel like The Red Notice.
Okay, the next one on my list, the only reason this is on my list is because it is a card game from Amigo Games, and it's called Kabanga. Kabanga! I don't know anything about it, but here's what I do know. I love small box card games. Amigo makes some excellent small box card games.
That is fact.
It's for 3 to 6 players. Ditch cards skillfully to avoid penalty points from other players. I bet it's mean.
Yeah, I mean...
So it sounds almost like Fuji Flush, but a little bit different. Players try to get rid of their hand of cards as quickly as possible, but ideally without picking up penalties along the way.
Almost kind of like six nimped.
Yeah, a little bit. So I'm excited for it because, as Jeff knows, I tend to just buy small card games. I don't need to know anything about it. I'll just get it. And then if it's good,
correct.
That's amazing. And if it's bad, you only spent like $15 on it. So sometimes in life, you just gotta YOLO it.
Yeah. All right. Next one up for me is the only one that's not on the first look table, but I know these guys are going to be there, and it's a game I've talked about a bunch that I'm really, really personally excited for.
Are they selling it?
No. I got to meet the guys that designed the game at Gen Con with Nick Murphy. We got to sit down and get a really quick rundown of this game, and that is Galactic Cruise. If you've watched our channel before, you know I've chatted about this game a ton. I'm super excited about it.
I haven't gotten to see it yet.
Galactic Cruise really, really seems like inspired by Lacerda, where you are basically building out a cruise rocket ship with like different rooms that people are interested in. You're trying to make their trip worthwhile. Or you can play it in a different way and kind of like do your route quickly. And anywho, there's a ton of this game, to this game. It looks beautiful. It's got Eno 2 art. The guys that created it are phenomenal human beings. And I know that they're doing some demos at PAX. So if you get a chance to go say hi or check it out, I highly recommend it. Hopefully, I'm really hoping we can get some content up on the channel for you about this game, because I'd really love to show it off to you guys. But again, if you're at PAX and you have a chance, go check out Galactic Cruise. It will definitely be worth your while, especially if you like heavier strategic games.
Yes. Okay, next one on my list is Dorf Romantic Das Duel. I assume the English version will be The Duel. But I love Dorf Romantic. I play it on the Switch. Even though I never knew how to play it, I played it on the Switch. And then recently we played it at GaggleCon, and I freaking love it. And so my assumption is that this is a 2-player competitive version of Dorf Romantic, if it says duel, unless Das Duel means for 2. I'm a little rusty on my German. As in, very rusty. So anyways, I'm just excited because I love Dorf Romantic and I want more Dorf Romantic.
Fair enough.
2-player only. That's what it says.
Next one up on the list I thought was already available, but I could be wrong. And that is Newsboys.
Yeah, that's on my list too. Sashi and Sashi.
So that's it.
That's it.
I don't need to say anymore. I've been introduced to Sashi and Sashi games via our friend Dwayne over at Blackboard Gaming. Please go check him out. primarily through Wine the Film.
Yeah.
Originally.
AKA Photograph.
We have Photograph, which is the the Matago version.
Yeah, it's
but anyway, Sashi and Sashi games, I've completely fallen in love with. I love the art. I love the play style. They're unique. And Newsboys is the next one that I'm interested in. It's gotten to the point with Sashi and Sashi games, almost like Oink games, where I'm like,
I'll just get it.
I'm just going to get it and play it and try it because I'm probably going to love it.
Yeah.
So Newsboys is one that I'm interested in checking out.
That was on my list too. The next one on my list is a game that's currently available on BGA, and that's how I found out about it. And it's called Dracula vs. Van Helsing, and it is a 2-player only kind of like trick-taking style, almost like area control, hidden movement-esque game. It's not really area... Well, anyways. It's a bunch of things, but one person plays as Dracula, one person plays as Van Helsing, and you're like manipulating your cards and the other person's cards, and Dracula's trying to eat people, turn them into vampires, and Van Helsing's trying to kill Dracula. It's such a classic Dracula.
What a Dracula.
And I played it on BGA, and I just thought it was so much fun. It's a 2-player only card game with trick-taking, so...
Who won, you or Mike?
Mike. I didn't know what...
Come on, Mike.
I've never won this game.
Did Mike tell you I crushed him at this game recently? I can't remember what it's called, but I just crushed him.
No.
I'll message you.
He didn't tell me. I crushed him at my shelfie.
Did you?
And then he beat me at Planet Unknown. You give it...
Your hand is freezing.
I know. That's why I have a blanket.
All right.
Anyways, that's my next one that I am excited for.
Next up for me is Pirates of Maracaibo. I've not played Maracaibo, so take that for what it is, but I'm really digging this pirate theme. I'm a sucker for a pirate theme. I don't know anything about Maracaibo. I don't know anything about Pirates of Maracaibo. But I'm telling you right now, I'm into it.
These minions are pirates.
I'm into it. So apparently this is a standalone game, has just in the same world as the original Maracaibo, but basically you're sailing around, getting crew, finding treasure. You had me at pirate.
Do you know what is crazy, Jeff? I just talked about a vampire game, and you just talked about a pirate game, and would you look at what we've got here?
Yeah.
A vampire and a pirate.
You love to see it.
You love to see it. Okay, my turn. The next one on my list is called Footprints, which is the newest game from Chili Fox. So we have enjoyed games from Chili Fox, such as Riverside, and what's the other one?
Doodle Dash.
Doodle Dash. Ugh! Come Together is another one that I like. You weren't as huge of a fan of it, but I don't know anything about this. Lead a Stone Age clan to the mountains before the land is flooded. Sounds intense. Prehistoric. Maneuver your clan through difficult terrain, improve your skills to advance more efficiently, gather needed resources, make cave paintings and engravings at important sites, and use your leader to inspire your clan beyond the limits while trying to reach the... What does that say? Cairns? What's that word?
Cairn's like a stone thing.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Well, it says it's a competitive game with asymmetric player power, so that...
Why did you say prehistoric randomly?
It says category prehistoric.
You were like, prehistoric, and then you kept... I was laughing.
I saw it on the page. It says it's hand management, modular board, race, variable player powers, etc. Asymmetrical. Let's get after it,
Can you bring
Jeff.
up From the Moon?
I knew you were going to pick that game. Well, I knew it. Well, I don't have an astronaut, so I guess you can't talk about it.
All right, next up on my list is a game called From the Moon. Do you have an astronaut one?
I don't. I was just thinking, I don't think I have one at all.
Failed. From the Moon got me on theme alone. I'm a space guy. I'm a sucker for a space theme.
Space guy.
It seems like it's somewhat like base buildy. Ultimately, from what I can gather, is you're trying to set up your colony to be the most successful to leave Earth.
Classic space game.
Kind of like base builder, resource collection type game.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really cool. I'm excited to check it out.
I wish it was called To the Moon. To the Moon. Do you have these?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the one I was going to talk
them?
about. No, just that one.
Okay, well, there's 2 Friedman Freeze games on this list. For anybody that doesn't know, we are collectors of Friedman Freeze.
I am learning fast loss right now.
Slowly growing our Friedman Freeze collection.
This might be the one I'm most excited for.
This is the one I'm most excited for. Yeah. I don't know anything about it, but it's called Freaky Frogs from Outer Space.
No, it isn't. It's called Freaky Frogs from Outer Space.
Oh my god, that's even better.
It's not outer space, it's outer space.
It's a solo game.
Freaky Frogs from outer space.
outer space. All right, let's see.
It's pinball.
Oh my god. Finally, you have time again for a pinball session. Let's see how long you can keep the ball running on your favorite old pinball machine this time. I don't care. I'm buying that. Is it $100? I don't care. I'll buy it.
I'm the most excited for that one. And I'm not even a solo guy.
I'm a solo guy.
You are a solo guy.
Just while we're on Friedman Freeze, I just want to mention there's another one called FTW. Play your cards cleverly to be the 1,337th in FTW. I don't know. I just love them. I love them. In each round of FTW, you try to play your cards so that you preferably keep only one card with a high number. It looks like it has the same kind of vibe as Fuji Flash. Yeah. It is possible that you get rid of fewer cards than the other player. As soon as the player has only one card left in their hand, you score plus points for your highest card, but minus points for all additional cards in your hand.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Small box card game. We love
those
Fuji
are two
Flash,
games 100% we'll be leading PAX
and we
with.
love Fool, which are kind of, it feels like they're in the same like series.
We're gonna
almost.
love Fast Sloths. I've learned half
we
of it.
Love Fine Sand, so
Fine Sand's great.
forget about it.
Last one for me. This is my last one. That is called, can you bring up Evacuation?
Did I not eat dinner? Like, I'm starving.
Yeah, you had a piece of pizza.
That wasn't enough.
Next up on my list is a game called Evacuation. And the only reason why it was on my list is because it's space themed and it's 2-player only. 2-player.
1, 2.
Only. I think the theme is basically the Earth is dead.
It's burning.
And you need to evacuate Earth.
Get out.
I mean, let's be clear.
It's like
the theme,
it's like WALL-E.
The theme is rough, but it's reality.
Yeah.
I mean, our world is burning.
I've seen WALL-E.
I mean,
WALL-E.
it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about this. I just saw the theme, and it was 2-player, and I thought it'd be neat to try out. I think it's a bit of a race, which is also something we love.
Ooh, hand management, highest, lowest scoring, income, pick up and deliver.
Yeah.
Heyo, I just saw the word dismantle, and in my head, I read it as diarrhea. Evacuate. I still have a couple, obviously.
I knew this was going to be on your list.
This one's called Havilandy, and I don't care. It's about hot air balloons. We've been talking about Balloon Cup for months.
Yeah, we still need to find a copy of that.
Is this like a new version of Balloon Cup? Is it? It's a Reiner Knizia game. Form valuable groups and find the best moment to launch your balloons.
I think it's set collection. Balloon Cup's a race game, I think.
Ooh.
I could be wrong, but...
It looks like a race, but I don't really know anything about it. But I thought the theme was cool. The box art looks awesome. It says connections, dice rolling, endgame bonuses, hexagon grid, once per game, abilities, tile placement. Sounds like a lot of things.
Reiner Knizia, though?
It's Reiner Knizia. You'll have to see it. So I'm into that. Another small box card game, it's called Make 10. It has very cute animals on it, and I believe it is, I want to say it's a Japanese game for 2 to 4 players. And so small box card, it's literally 8 cards. No, complete 10 using it. I don't care. I don't care what it's about. I want it. So that's another one. And do I have 2? Oh, we'll leave that one for last. Rats of Wistar. Have you heard of this game?
No.
Jeff?
It looks cool, though.
It looks very cool.
Oh.
It's from Cranio.
How did I miss this?
I don't know. It's from Cranio Creations and Capstone Games, which, yeah, I assumed it would have been on your list. In Rats of Wistar, you play the role of one of the 4 rats who organize the escape from the lab. As such, you will have led your family to prove that you are the most deserving. You have to lead your family to prove that you are the most deserving of leading the entire colony. Ooh. Game takes place over.
Build beds, excavation rooms, solving missions within the farm.
You're just trying to get points.
That sounds cool.
Events, variable setup, and worker placements. Worker placement game. And Capstone Games is, well, it's one of Jeff's favorite publishers for sure.
Yeah, I missed this.
And this looks cute as heck. So I'm
one.
here for it. I want it. I'll have it already.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Last but not least, we have Surfosaurus Max. This is a
Capital
game
MAX.
about our friend Max if he were turned into a dinosaur.
That surfs.
Who likes to surf.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Loosey Goosey Games.
Love the name.
I don't know what's not to love about it.
That box art.
I'm assuming it's a card game. Contribute a card to the one strongest combination score. It's a card game. semi-cooperative set collection card game with a dinosaur riding a surfboard in like psychedelic colors. Surfosaurus Max. Put that at the top of the list, why don't you? Sounds pretty cool to me.
Cool.
Anyways, those are some games that we are very much looking forward to at PAX Unplugged. Now, if you're going to PAX Unplugged, number 1, you should let us know in the comments. We would love to know. Number 2, we do always organize a Discord meetup at PAX Unplugged every year. We typically do it on the first day, which is the Friday, early evening, like late afternoon-ish. And the purpose of the meetup is for anybody who wants to come and say hi to us. You can find us in one place, because one thing about PAX Unplugged is that we are everywhere and always running around and busy, and it's really hard for us to get any like quality time to do anything. So we designate this time to get the community together, and we do it on the first night so that if you're going to PAX Unplugged for the first time, if you're going by yourself, if you don't know anyone, you can meet other people that are part of the Foster the Meeple community.
It's a really good way for people to meet new people in a safe environment and then set up groups to play games and have people to hang out with and experience the convention together, because one of the toughest things is being at a convention alone or for your first time and not really knowing what to do.
Yeah. So with that being said, we do, obviously, we mention it all the time, we do have a Discord. In our Discord, there's a conventions channel where we will put all of the information for the meetup, but also a chance for, if you're going, to let people know, and then you can start coordinating with people. Some people have already been doing that, which you love to see, but we will be doing that, so everybody knows.
I will also just quickly mention, goes without saying, but this is not like a PAX sanctioned meetup. Like,
oh no,
this is just us being like, hey, we're
all
going
gonna
to
be
here at this time.
Yeah.
Feel free to come by and say hi. We have to be mindful of the people around us because it's a shared space. And,
exactly.
And we're just kind of doing this out in the open.
Yeah,
so.
We usually do it for like hour and a half. We chat.
Yeah.
And stuff.
You can come say hi. You can depart. You can not come. Whatever.
You can not come. You do what you want.
Yeah.
We're not your parents.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is everything that we have for you today. Now, if you're interested in buying board games, like any of the many we mentioned today, you should first start by checking your friend, not Raskellers, they don't sell all these games. You can first start by checking your friendly local gaming store, and for us, that is
the Boardroom Game Cafe.
Do you like snacks?
I do.
I do. I'm starving, so I need to get a snack. And where do people get snacks?
MunchPak.
We have a MunchPak upstairs, so I might go to have some of those snacks.
Let's do it.
That is everything we have. Thank you again, Raskellers. Go sign.
I'll never get sick of that.
Never. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see,
please subscribe.
We hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Later days. It's you.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Go away. Read some books.
It's like, I keep thinking of in The Office when Andy's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, next up is one we've talked about a few times, I believe, and that's the Fox experiment.
It's on the way.
From Pandasaurus.
Pandasaurus.
I was running out of air. We've already backed this bad boy, so you'll see it at some point, but maybe I should just, never mind. I'm just going to take this off.
You didn't know that we backed that game?
No.
Oh, I'm starved.
Videos down.